Okay, guys, I have one more idea of categories that I want to talk about when it comes to coping skills. And these are, what are the things that I can do in public? Because I understand it's not always practical to like sing or write a letter or do yoga in public, okay? Sometimes you're like in public transit or in an office setting, or you only have 5 seconds when you're walking from class to class. I get that. So, my recommendations of things that you could do easily, kind of on the go, are I would do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's the 5 things that you can see, 4 things you can feel, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, 1 thing that you can taste. I would try that. If you're out in a public setting, you don't have to necessarily say them out loud. So you could just think in your head the 5 things that you can see around you, the 4 things that you can feel, 3 things, and so on and so forth. I would try the square breathing or the line breathing. I have a lot of clients who are like high school and college age students. So sometimes when they're taking notes in class and they feel like they're getting a little overwhelmed or stressed out or anxious, they will actually draw like little boxes in the corner of their paper to remind themselves to breathe. And nobody's going to think anything of it because, you're just kind of like doodling on your notepad. Everybody does that in class. Doesn't look weird at all. Another great resource or coping skill to use in public is that acupressure point. So finding that spot on your hand that you can kind of like gently massage in a circular motion to remind our digestive system that like, hey, look, we're calm, everything's good, we're not in danger, we can go back to our rest and digest organ functions. Reminding yourself of your safe place or of that container kind of like in your own head can be another great way too to help you kind of like relax and calm back down. Take a little sigh if you need to. Like that's okay. A lot of us do that even while we're talking. Like we'll take a little pause and kind of catch our breath and sigh. That's a great way to kind of reset your nervous system. Try to find something that you can smile at. I know that sounds really, really simple, but it's also really effective. Even if it's just like a funny joke that you thought of or something across the room, like maybe somebody's making a funny face or something, try finding something that you can smile about. That's another great way to relax your system and kind of perk you up a little bit. Okay, guys, thanks so much for tracking with me as we've gone through this series on different types of coping skills. If you have some ideas for other coping skills that people can use that I didn't think of, feel free to drop them in the comments below so that we can give each other this awesome resource to come back to when we need to get some juices flowing about different types of coping skills that we can use. All right, guys, thanks so much, and I will catch you in the next video.